И всем привет, с вами Антон, и вы на канале Элементаль, и мы продолжаем играть в Enderal. Так, какое-то у нас задание было. Логово льва. Разместите серебряное блюдо в римском лагере. Ладно, окей. Как мистер Кэт говорит. Ух ты, что это? Это такая штука, которая пробивает ворота. Наверное, вот этой штукой пробивают, а вот этой отталкивают.
And if they refuse,
then it means war. The gods have befouled the world with their ignorance.
Убить его! Убил!
you know, that would mean the deaths of thousands of innocents.
И не убили.
No. Then it means war. The gods
Тихо.
have befouled the world with their ignorance long enough.
You know, that would mean the deaths of thousands of innocents. Yeah, let's see.
Убил. Вот да. Давайте-ка тут сохранимся. Попробуем излечиться. Коричневое кочевническое одеяние. Это тут в римском лагере? Где это блюдо? Кажись, нет. А, вон там. Надеюсь, здесь нет никаких призраков. Посмотрите на него, беспризорник, который никак не может перестать бороться. Вы те создания из сна, высшие? Что вам нужно? Действительно, что же нам нужно? Знаешь, за тобой забавно наблюдать, как ты отказываешься сдаваться, как ты продолжаешь сражаться, хотя глубоко в душе знаешь. И все же ты прошел долгий путь. Ты захватил камень, и отыскал цветочек, и это забавляет нас беспризорно. Паук и медведь. Нет ничего более привлекательного, чем сопротивляющаяся жертва. Как все получаются еще больше захватывающим. И вот наше предложение проницательно. Спроси у нас, что лучше, а мы придемся ответить честно, или можем когда-нибудь решать тебе. Тебе решать, давай же беспризорник, спрашивай или уходи.
In the end, you and your people will burn anyway. But sometimes, even the hope for deliverance very well. Now shoot, forgive us for the pain.
есть. Сейчас. Это кто?
My lord, he is awake.
Он проснулся.
Splendid.
Великолепно.
May I introduce you? To your left, there's Samael, my bodyguard, master of Austin's arena for decades. And to your right, there's Blade Master Almus Ordan, the most gifted sword fighter of Nerim's north and commander of my troops. Furthermore, there's an entire garrison of elite soldiers outside. So, can I trust you to not do anything stupid? I want to talk to you, face to face, as civilized people do. No, not really. By the way, we have captured your friend as well. He's in a tent up in the camp, and we will compare your stories, so you'd better stick to the truth. Samael, take off the blindfold. Well then, I am Taranor of Korek's blood, former ruler of Kabiet, and now representative of the free peoples of Nerim, which you undoubtedly already knew. Who are you? I see. And who sent you? And why?
Они хотят знать, зачем вы здесь.
Just as I suspected. And how exactly?
А как именно?
Of course.
Конечно.
We have taken the liberty of stripping you of your belongings. If you'll excuse me for a moment, please. A silver plate. I see. They were sent to spy on us.
Then let's kill them.
В таком случае
No,
их нет.
he
Он
was
сказал правду.
honest,
Я
and I
человек
am a
слова,
man of
и на
my
самом
word.
деле
And actually,
Сауха.
actually, you have done us a favor. We can use the plates to present Aranthiel with our offer, without putting ourselves in danger.
What? How?
Как?
What
Что
are
это за
these plates?
Old artifacts of the Pyreans. Their magic works like a sort of ear conch. Sounds are transferred from one plate to the other. And I strongly suspect that at this very moment, Theodore Aranthiel and Naratzel's traitorous heirs are gathered around the counterpart, waiting for someone to activate this plate, aren't they? Samael, do you know how to use these plates?
Вот этот чувак.
Excellent. Then activate it. I will talk to old Aranthiel.
Я поговорю.
Let's hope that he will listen for once in his life. Otherwise, this will end in disaster.
Иначе это очень плохо кончится. Что это было?
Theodore Aranthiel. I know that you are there and that you can hear me, so why don't we just stop
Почему бы нам
playing
не
games?
перестать играть в игры?
As you wish, Grand Master, you can keep quiet, but you should be aware of who's going to pay for your arrogance.
Haven't you had enough war by now? After 2 decades.
2 decades of war that were necessary because your god suppressed the people. Or would you deny even this?
Is that why you wanted to talk to me, Quarek? To throw around accusations?
No, that's not what I wanted. We are talking because I want to give you a chance. We know that you are fighting the High Ones, and that you're trying to reconstruct the beacon in order to stop them.
Which makes perfect sense, since the cleansing means the end of all life. Don't you agree?
No, I don't. And if you even remotely understood who the High Ones actually are, what they represent, you wouldn't either. They are evolution, the ascendants of humanity to a higher level.
What?
Let's just face the facts for a moment. There's no evidence that the cleansing, whatever shape it will take, will be violent. Yes, the Pyreans are gone, but how do we know they've not just simply gone to another place? That they've transformed? The High Ones are not our enemies, Aranthiel. They are the next step of evolution, the envoys of our purpose, that we might become more than the simple-minded creatures we've been during the past millennia. This is what the cleansing actually is. Don't you understand? It's the moment when humanity is relieved of its vices, united, reaching a higher level of existence.
That's absurd.
To you, it might sound that way, but I have seen it with my own eyes. Ever since the gods departed, the High Ones have sent me dreams in which I can see the future, and it's glorious. It's not our destiny to stay human, Aranthiel. With their help, we be gods, true gods, not the idols you have worshipped. It's the truth, whether you accept it or not.
By the... People are dying, Koarek. There's war all over Veen. The dead are rising from their graves, and people are killing each other for no apparent reason. Whatever you have dreamed, does this look like some kind of ascension to you?
I know about the red madness, but has it ever occurred to you that it follows a pattern as well? That it only befalls certain people?
Whom?
People whose thinking is in shackles, people whose minds are not free, and who are superstitious and ignorant. Such as the people in your country, to whom you have denied the truth about their gods.
What? Are you saying that the red madness only affects religious people? People who still believe in the Lightborn?
Yes. Religiosity is a pattern of thought that favors irrationality over reason. Someone who thinks in these patterns is simply not ready for the advancement, and the red madness is simply a way to sieve them out. A natural selection, if you will. That's also why you are not affected by it, Aranthiel, because you know that what you and your order fought so hard to keep up over the years were lies.
This is nonsense. There have been cases of red madness in the Order too, and we have seen what the cleansing will bring us in the dreams and in their chronicles, and it has nothing to do with some kind of ascension. Just listen to yourself, Corey. You talk like a mad prophet. Is that what you want to be?
You react just as I expected. Very well. Will you at least hear our offer?
Speak.
The cleansing has to happen, and we, the free peoples of Nerim, will make sure that it does. We will not allow your backward thinking to keep humanity from advancing, as it has done for centuries. Therefore, if you don't want a war, you will stop rebuilding the beacon, and you will tell your people the truth about their gods, so that then they, too, can ascend when the time has come. You've said it yourself, Aranthiel. This world has had enough war. Spare it yet another one.
I would if I could, but if these are your demands, then no.
Then we will have to force you. This means bloodshed, Aranthiel, and innocents will die, and all because...
This conversation is over.
Bloody fool. Alma, prepare the attack. He asked for it.
Yes, my lord. What will happen to the prisoners?
The spies. Right. We're at war now, and this means you're my enemies. But as I said, I am a man of my word, and so I'll leave your fate to chance. Samael, put him to sleep, and then put him and his friend on a raft. If they survive, so be it. If not, fair enough.
Здорово. Кто? Сохранить. Логово льва. Выполнено. Где? Опа, это что? Где? Неужели я из того места в самом начале? О, чёрт. Ну-ка, давайте посмотрим, что там. Что такое? Опять этот ужасный сон.
Well, well, look who's
Так,
here.
гляньте-ка, кто
How are
здесь,
you
как
doing,
его
silly?
желаешь, глупышка?
Still on the
Всё ещё в
search?
поисках? Да, папочка, и думаю, я знаю, где искать.
Is that so?
Вот так.
Honestly, I find that a little
Честно
hard to
говоря, мне с
believe.
трудом в это
But
верится.
I guess you know what you're doing,
полагаю,
don't
ты
you?
знаешь, что делать.
You
не
always
так ли?
did. Come
Всегда
on,
знаешь.
let's go
Давай
inside.
пойдем внутрь, я
I
подготовлю
prepared
тебе
a little
маленький
surprise.
сюрприз. Или лучше
Or should I
сказать,
say a
большой.
big one? I suppose that depends on how you look at it.
Потому что оленей нет. Вот черт. А какой маленький сюрприз такой. Эй, ты идешь? Куда мне садиться?
Ta-da-da-da!
Гляди, кого
Look who I dug
мать
out.
и младшую
It's mother and
сестренку.
little sister.
Разве они не
Aren't
прекрасны?
they beautiful?
Aren't we beautiful? Aren't we beautiful?
But I suppose what we
Очень полагаю,
dead
что
people
мы
do doesn't
умершие
concern you,
больше не
does it,
интересует,
my
не так ли,
child?
дитя мое?
Because
Ведь
you
ты у
are
нас
important now.
важный человек. Ты в
Can
это
you believe
веришь?
it? He's important
Мы
now.
важны. Его
He is
избрали.
chosen.
Chosen.
Избрали.
Chosen.
Избрали.
But you know, I think you've
Ну,
forgotten
знаешь, я
something.
думаю, ты
Amidst all this
кое-что
ballyhoo,
забываешь.
prophecies,
Связь со
cleansings,
всей
and
этой
beacons,
шумихой.
that you
Ты
are
слабый
weak,
человек, ты жалкий,
you are
бесполезный и
pathetic,
слабый человек. Таким
you
тебе не
are worthless.
суждено родиться.
and you
Такой
are
человек
weak.
ты
That's
сейчас
what you were
и
back
всегда
then.
будешь.
That's what you are now. And that's what you'll always be. Saving lives?
Спасаешь жизнь
You?
нелепостью.
Ridiculous. But then again, maybe we do you wrong. So why don't you just tell us? Why you? Why should you, of all people, be the solution to the problem? Why should you be able to prevent something that has happened to mankind for thousands of years?
Я
You?
не знаю, отец.
That's right. You
Вот
don't know.
именно. Ты
Because you
ты
are a
не знаешь, потому
stupid,
что ты
dirty
тупой,
brat.
грязный
A murdering,
выродок.
stupid brat and nothing else.
И не только.
See,
Видишь, ты
You
делаешь
did it
меня
again.
таким несчастным.
You made me
Заставляешь
unhappy.
меня брониться.
you made me curse.
А
And
ругань это
cursing is a
грех.
sin. Don't you understand?
Но разве
I'm
ты не
only
видишь,
trying to
что
help
я
you to
лишь
see.
пытаюсь помочь
This is
тебе
not you, don't you
прозреть?
understand?
Это
You are
не
not
ты, неужели
yourself.
ты не
And deep
понимаешь?
down
Это не
inside,
ты.
you
Ты
know
не
it
тот
as much as
человек,
I do.
кого себе выдаешь.
You know it.
Знаешь,
You know it.
So, tell me, why is it so hard for you to just let
Так,
go?
скажи мне,
Your place is
почему ты
here,
так
in the realm of the dead.
выбросить это из
So
головы?
just let yourself fall. It only hurts in the beginning, you know. Then it's like falling asleep. Please, my child.
Пожалуйста,
We miss you so much.
так не хватает.
Little sister wants to
Младшая
play with you
сестренка
again.
хочет играть с тобой.
Play with you. Play with
And two
you.
of us, we could go hunting again, like back in the old days. Find ourselves a nice deer, and then have a good, juicy piece of meat for dinner. Do you even listen to me? Hey, you're not supposed to leave yet. You're already here. So why don't you just stay? Please, child, stay with us. 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 Stay with us.
Stay with me. Hey, can you hear me? Wake up.
же спрятать мужа. Что, где мы? Что произошло?
A lot.
Много.
We got
Нам
damn
чертовски
lucky.
повезло.
That raft Korak put us on was about as seaworthy as a paper ship.
Он направился к
But
Дюну.
thank the sun, that fisherwoman over there took us in. She's headed for Duneville. Yeah,
Ага.
that guy should really go easier on the bottle, if you ask me. But it seems that the thousands who follow him see things differently. As if the high ones alone weren't threatened enough. Now they... I'm afraid so. According to the fisherwoman, the first of Korak's battleships have already arrived near Duneville. It'll take them a while to get the rest of their fleet over here from Erin, but still. Enderal isn't ready. In other words, we're screwed. Well, I guess first of all, we should be grateful we made it out alive. I bet that if Korak would have known your role in all this, we'd be as dead as doornails by now. Once we arrive in Duneville, we should get back to Ark as soon as possible. I'm sure Arenthiel and the others have already written us off as dead. I suggest you ask the fisherwoman how much farther it is to the village.
И другие уже...
Well, I suppose war is an entirely different story. And ending up beaten to a pulp with a damned warhammer certainly isn't on my priority list. Maybe. On the other hand, if... Oh, my, what did I get myself... You know, I mean, and even now that we have a... Heck, I sound...